Third cure for a lean pulse. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to today's live. We are going to be talking about the third cure for a lean pulse. We're going to be taking some excerpts from the book The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clarkson. Previously, I've done first, second. So today is the third cure. I'm going to be listing a third cure for a lean pulse. We're going to be looking at seven, but today is day three. So we're going to see the third ways you can cure not having enough money. The first one we looked at was you must have something doing. There should be something that earns you a decent income, no matter how little it is, provided there is something you're doing. That is one. But if you're not doing anything, you continue to wallow in penury. So find something doing. Then out of that something you find doing, make sure every time you earn money or you receive your wages, make sure you set something aside, at least 10% for yourself. Then today we are going to look at what we should do with that 10%, and which is number three, multiplying your money. Multiplying your money. Okay, yesterday we looked at controlling your expenses. Then today we're looking at multiplying your money. Okay, so now a lot of persons, they are good in saving money, making money, managing money, multiplying money. These three skills does not come to so many persons easily. Why? To some persons, they are so good at two, they are not good at one. A lot of persons can really make money. Yes, they can hustle, they can work hard and make money, but they don't know how to manage the money, and they don't know how to multiply it. Some persons can make money, they can manage money, but they don't know how to multiply. So today we are looking at how to multiply your money. Why am I saying this? I remember when I was at my office then, that was the time that the CBN abolished the use of the 1,000 and the 500 naira notes. That was 2 3 years ago. Okay, so during that period, a lot of persons were forced to break their piggy bank or their saving boxes. Yes, some women, like that was around the time I wrote about my book, The Financial Woman. Some women are good in saving money, but they're not good in investing, they're not good in managing money. They just want to be having that money in their saving box, and that feeling of I have so amount of money saved is okay for them. They like that feeling, that if that eureka moment for them is heavenly. But they don't know how to invest that money into something that will make it grow more. So they kept it in that box. So when the CBN governor now pronounced that we're not going to be using the 500 and the 1,000 naira notes again, they were forced to break those money, and they want to put it into the system. Okay, maybe for us to exchange new ones for them. But do you know what happened? When some of them came with this money, they are already worn out, they are so weak, feeble, they're already fizzling out, so it has even lost its value. So one of them came with, I think, about 500,000 or plus. It was all bad, must have eaten everything. It's just few. She was like, hey, she thought she's going to open this money by December. Now look at what has happened. We say, but you have savings account now. We are in the modern world. You shouldn't be keeping money for a long time inside a locked box, that it will grow cold and start degrading. So she learned her lessons anyway. But what am I trying to say here? Some persons just know how to save, but they don't know how to put that money into work. So in this book, the author is trying to say that you need to multiply your money. When you keep that money in your savings, let me that 10% you kept for yourself, you shouldn't just keep it from January till December just because you're saving for yourself. No, you should look for a way to multiply that money so that that money will bring more. And as the more is coming, you're also adding it to the system that can help you generate more money. So for instance, you have saved 10% of your money, 10% of your money for the past 6 months. Okay, it's not, you shouldn't just keep that money there and just be saving 10% for the next 1 year. Instead, invest that 6 months savings into a profitable system that has leverage, that has compound interest. In fact, that's the main word to use there. That has compound interest. So in that case, a guy named Agas, he is into bronze selling. He deals on bronze. So this particular guy that have heed the advice of Akkad is the richest man in Babylon. He heard the advice and he did as he was instructed. Every time he receives money, he sets aside 10%. So he now saw this Agas who is into bronze making. He now decided to carry those 10% he has saved and give it to Akkad. Said Akkad is into bronze making, but he doesn't have enough capital. He doesn't have enough capital to buy a lot. So he goes to the market and buys just one and come back. When he finished selling one, by the time he finished selling one, 10 persons have requested, and he doesn't have enough money to buy the one that will be enough for 10 person, just one. So he used his wisdom, and that's what we call OPM. He used his OPM wisdom to say, okay, instead of me to be going one, why not just I borrow money from people that have excess cash, spare cash, right? Like, why don't I borrow money from those that have spare cash? Then I will now buy for 10 persons and come back. So when I now sell, the profit I'll make, I'll give them small ROI on top for giving me their money and return their money with profit. That sounds so good. And when he sold the idea to them, they bought into the idea. So they all brought their 10% and gave him, and he bought the bronze in large quantity. Now, when he finishes selling it, out of the profit he will make, he will now give them something on top. So that case now, their 10% that they have saved has now brought in another money on top of it, no matter how small. So now this guy now, instead of going to save his money again, he decided to invest both the capital and the interest. That is what compound interest is all about. Okay, you did an investment, it produced an interest for you. The next investment you are doing now, you are now investing both the capital and the interest. That's the law of compound interest. For those people that did not do mathematics, or they were running away from mathematics when they were in second or primary or secondary school, it's still the same compound interest we are working on till now. In fact, that is the greatest leverage you can think of. That is the greatest leverage you can think of. And that is what the internet has today. The internet has a compound interest. Imagine you now using Naira to run a Facebook ads, and that 3,000 naira can bring you a customer that can buy you a product worth of 1 million naira. Let me say you're into real estate, for instance. I'm just giving an instance, right? You're into real estate and you just put your ad spend 3,000 naira for a day for Facebook to show your product or opportunity to your clients. And out of those number of clients, one person just closed the deal for you, and you make a lot of money from just 3,000 naira. So now what are you going to do? That money you got from the deal, you put it back into the business now for it to now catch a bigger people for you, a larger audience for you. That is what compound interest is all about. So that is what we have now in the internet, the leverage of the internet. So if you have not plugged into the compound interest or the leverage of the internet now to multiply your money, then you're sitting on a long thing. You're sitting on a long thing. So if you have any 10% that you have saved for yourself, you can leverage on it. You can go to YouTube, learn a skill. You can pay Udemy. There are courses you can get that you can leverage on from the internet so that you can compound your interest later. It may not be now, but you're building on yourself. You're building on your capacity to multiply money. Yes, even if you did not put it into any business, but put it into yourself, invest into yourself, because you're the business yourself. So from that money you have gathered or saved aside, you can now use it to invest into yourself so that you can increase your earning capacity. That is your compound interest, or that is the compound effect. So that is what this person is talking about. So you may not have heaven and earth, but that little money you have set aside for yourself, from that little you're earning, you can invest into trainings, you can invest into mentorship. In fact, you can pay somebody to mentor you, to help you in your personal life, to help you in your career, to help you in your finances. Because some persons, they have this problem of financial problems. They are making money, yes, but they don't know where the money is going to. They are saving money, but they don't know what to do with the money. I was in somebody's life the other day. They were talking about how to invest in US stock market and all that. Somebody in the comment section said, "Sir, I have 2 million naira I have saved. I don't know what to do with it." So this person's problem is not to make money. This person's problem is not savings, because he knows how to save. But his problem is, how do I multiply this my saving? That is his problem. So there are different segments. So for you to have decided to even save is a plus. Then you being able to make the money is a plus. Now, how do you multiply? So this third method of saving your, sorry please, this third solution to curing your lean pause is about you multiplying money. multiplying money. Whatever you have saved, let it go and bring another soldier. They call it golden slave, right? In that book, he called it a golden slave. That coin you have saved is a golden slave. Let him go on a message and bring other golden slaves. Don't think about financial freedom yet, because you are not financially free yet. You are still working on it. So whatever you have saved should go and get another slave, another golden slave. That's another money that will work for you. So when you have them many, your bounties will be filled. That is what you talk about financial freedom. Then you now have extra money coming from here, there, here, and there. That is when you are tilting towards financial freedom. So that is the third cure I came with today. Don't forget the first, the third, and the second. If you have not watched any of those videos, please, you have to go back to my timeline, follow them sequentially, so that you know the cures, how to cure your lean pocket. My goal for you 2025 is for you to be financially free through leveraging the internet. So are you a working class mom? Are you a stay-at-home mom? And you're looking for a way to earn extra income, and you have a little money saved aside that you can invest into your financial life, you can invest into your future. You can pay for my training so that I can teach you how you can leverage on the internet to start making extra cash. I want to believe you got the memo. Till I come your way tomorrow, keep staying tuned. Today is day 42 of 365 days. So watch out for tomorrow's episode, where we'll be talking about the fourth cure for a lean pulse. So what you're going to do right now for me is to share this live streaming to your audience member, because sharing, they say, is caring. And if you want to be part of my community, Learn with Vivian, I call it Learn with Coach Vivian, I'm going to drop the link to my WhatsApp community, so that you can be part of that, my group, so that you can be getting daily nuggets from me in respect to personal finance, businesses, spirituality, everything you need to know in life. I share it there with my audience member. So till I come your way next time, keep showing up, okay? And